Welcome to JCCR Racing, where we try to every week go from beginner to winner or from zero to hero. We started off in the E-League a few months ago, and now trying to climb one day up to A, so complete zero to hero. That is the goal. Got to get the brake balance set up just right for the car. And for most cars, you're probably going to brake balance into, well, into the positive numbers, but for the Porsche 911, for me, it works just better at -3 or -4. And yes, the Q, thank you for making it. Yes, let's go. Let's get the pedal to the metal. Get into some chaotic, intense racing. And turn one, we get taken out. My goodness, to survive turn one, do you really have to drive into another car just so you don't brake at pretty much the right spot and get plowed into? So someone just used us for their brakes, or they forgot their brakes and decided to use us as their calipers. I do feel squeezed. So let's get right back in it. No point in cry quitting. Race C at Daytona has been very chaotic because people's safety ratings are not going down from these collisions, and you can see people's true natures coming out. Easy to find out what people are like on the racetrack, and this is why society needs laws and enforcers. Alright, so the 911 feeling oh so right through that turn. Gonna stay low on the track here. We've been trying out cars all week, and it turns out that the Metacar is not our best car. The Metacar is, for us, the overpowered car is the car, and probably the overpowered car for you is going to be the car that you're most consistent with. I did like the AMG because it can take a hit, but I can't go through the corners as quickly with cars I don't know as well, and that's going to be true for you. And they often say that the fastest way to drive is with traction control on zero, but if it causes you just one spin out, even if you're a second or two faster per lap, if it causes you one spin out where you lose 15-20 seconds, that's not going to be top. Alright, the Cute got third. Fantastic with the Huracan. Great work. Very nice. And I love that you took an off-brand car. You didn't just go with the OP. Hey, Hobo Star. Good evening. Happy Friday to everyone. I don't have a mug of water, lemon water, so I can't say prost. But cheers, folks. Welcome, inmates. Thank you for making it. Trying to get faster every night of the week. So far, it looks like night one I was my fastest and just can't get it back to the 148.5 or 148.7. Yeah, the Viper, I agree with you. I love it on the straightaways, on the banked corners. But just for me, it's just not natural how it takes corners. And yes, if you have traction control on 0 or 1, it is. The back end is kind of violent. Love it when people in the community say hi to each other and we get some good car talk going. So thank you for dropping your opinion on this week's race and this week's cars for that race. I'm pretty much always driving. Oh, and we get hit again. Now that's probably, he went for the hit, and that's what happens. 4 out of 5 times you'll knock someone off the track, and 1 out of 5 times it will take you off the track. So you gotta try to make an effort to drive clean and safe. The Corvette giving us a little boost there. Thank you so much. Hobo Star, that is the appropriate time to use that term. I love this Corvette giving me these little mushroom power boosts. We did qualify. We got a 148 something or another. And we'll get back to trying to qualify right after this race. Now, folks, have you been swapping tires in the race when you go to pit, or do you keep your tires on and deal with them? Probably should have gone through there in second just for safety's sake. But the Porsche 911 has this really long first gear, a very usable first gear. So I'm finding the 911 really stable when you get it to -4 on the brake balance. Yo, Mr. Sosa. Folks, check out his channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Same thing for Super Doofus and Philness GT. And knowing your car is so important. You gotta know whether it's a short shifter or whether you're gonna be revving it out like we are with the 911 here, just like the Ferrari 458. I prefer the cars you can rev out. But on different tracks, the 911 and the Ferrari can be squirrely, a little nutty. Probably didn't go through that section fast enough, so it's probably what's keeping us out of the 140s. Mind you, 1.4 faster for that section, so I think we might have a 149 here. .151, still can't catch it. Got to push it a little harder. C-League is requiring me to not drive at 90%. I really have to try to take it to 100 and risk a spin out. I'm going to stay up. Yeah, I need some draft to queue. That is so true. That is essential for this track. No point in knocking the car that's around you off the track. You need that car on this race. Very detrimental to take the car out in front of you. You got a bump draft with those banked corners. So you see, most other cars will tell you to take that. The game will tell you to take that corner in second. But on the 911, they drop it down and say, do it in first. He's going, Enrico's going a little high to make it, hoping that we don't catch his to draft behind him. Super Doofus, hey mate, what's up? Oh, this was last minute, but the brakes are good and strong on the 911. Yes, let's take the bottom line together. Mr. Enrico. We are flying together. Oh my goodness. We're perfectly spaced behind them. Any closer and we would have eaten the rear end of that Viper, and that's one wide rear end. You don't want to be eating off that. Well, we might be able to pull up a 148.9 on this lap. We can get another draft situation. Too bad we lost our race partner there. Oh, not if we lose traction there. That cement, it almost looks like asphalt turns into cement there. And yeah, if you're there, it's just the turn-in isn't there. Coming up on the Viper up ahead, almost looks like there would have been a contact between the two of them for us to catch up like that. Should get it up to 160, 161 before switching into 6. .911 with the weight over those rear tires, going through there with ease. Say about a 2-second difference from not being able to draft. Whew. There are going to be a lot of cars now. A little back and forth with the Corvette behind us. Nice to see something other than a Viper. Very careful not to bump him off the track. Would have been real easy there. But I want my draft buddy and I want to keep it clean. I want to have a real race here. None of this arcade Mario Kart nonsense that we've been seeing all week. Every lap one we've been knocked out. Every other than the time we got pole. Oh, awesome, the Q. Thank you for that piece of advice. Really appreciate the car talk. The JCCR racing crew getting me faster every night. Oh, we've been bumped. We have been bumped. Luckily, kept it together there. Oh, frisky. Frisky kitty. One of those moments where I'm like, I wonder what a brake check would look like. Oh, he put him to the wall. This is, I'm not sure if you're watching the camera behind us, but this is hectic. Those two cars are battling it out. White Viper put the, whatever it is, into the wall. Oh, and he's done a hit on us. We're in a sandwich. We are the dirty meat between two pieces of bread. I almost went into the cement. Really want to avoid that, as we learned last. Oh, big battle. Almost got speared into another stratosphere. Nice position here, though. Perfect draft position. Might have picked up the penalty there. 3 seconds slower, I guess. All that pushing and kicking was not good for our time. Now, I guess the tires are actually still looking really good. They can get into position, but they're just going to be looking and not touching. All right, I can actually catch the live chat now. Hobo Star, what car have you been using this week? Actually would love to sort of have a sound off from everybody in regards to the car that they're using. .911 has been surprisingly solid. Very nice to Q, thank you. Would love to see you try the 911. I'd like to hear what you think of it. This will hurt our rating, but maybe get us into a bit slower of a C lobby, because we did start off in 9th. Super Doofus, what would be your first pick for this race? So Super Doofus saying his second pick is the 911. Super Doofus loving the Ferrari 458. I don't blame you, it's a great car. It's absolutely fantastic and looks great too. Let go of the angle on the steering wheel a little too early there, so that was not quick. Sorry, just turned down the cell while I'm catching the live stream on the side here on my cell. I did not want it being caught in the mic, the audio being picked up by the mic here. Yeah, last night, that's what I was saying. That's a great point. Super Doofus saying practices with 3 to 5 different vehicles. I like to practice with 3 to 5 and try to be as consistent as possible with 2 or 3. 3 to 5, well 5, I like to try 5, 6 different vehicles just to kind of cover it all with different vehicles, but be consistent, drive regularly with 3, because, well, some cars seem to be made for a track while others will just struggle. Supra, the Toyota Supra seems pretty darn good everywhere. Missed the apex there by a full mile, and we've got Enrico now behind us, 0.8 behind us, so that's fun. We got someone on our tail. Alright, we're cutting down the time. We're 4.5 seconds behind Alu in 11th, an American driver. Let's go to try to catch what he's... Oh, getting a little love on the straightaway here. Little push back to try to ask for a little bit of respect there. Enrico made the first 2 contacts. Gave just a little push to remind him to try to keep it clean. He's still trying to take us out. He's going for that last lap desperation move, I guess. And it paid off. Paid off for him. Well, Enrico, you got it, buddy. A bit of a Mario Kart finish, but hey, that's Daytona for you. That's what happens when the safety ratings are essentially unaffected. They're still affected if you get time penalties, though. And that's a lot of Viper. Top 6 positions. Congratulations to Tiger, King Donkey, loving the term, like Donkey Kong. Maybe means he's the big guy on the track pushing people around, but I'm liking the name quite a bit. 11,800 in credits. That certainly would not pay for the damages picked up on this race. Capleton with a bronze. Great job. Nice livery. Papa 14. Fast Turtle. Buto. Racer X. Good job to everyone. Thanks for the race, folks. And Super Doofus, how did that go? Do you remember? There we go. Let's go get some practice laps in. Try to get down. We need to get down that 148 something. Just isn't good enough. Just does not cut it. Hey, that cool guy 131. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for making it in. We've got an amazing car community. So say hi, catch everybody, make some friends. We like to talk cars here, strategies. And right now, going to try a few laps in. I almost feel like keeping on the 911 and just getting more practice in. But let's try the Corvette because we did not try the Corvette at all this week. AMG was feeling pretty great. Enjoyed them AMG quite a bit. So let's load in a Ghost. Yeah, 148.4 we got with the 911. Let's see if we can get anywhere close to that with the Corvette. Super Doofus, you find really creative and comical ways to ask for people to hit that like button, and I really appreciate that. There we go. Let's try brake balance 3. Oh, this thing's powering through the lower gears. Well, your car puns, Super Doofus, are pretty super. I know why you're known as King Super Doofus. And not just regular Doofus. Takes off there. Really lost him on that corner. Lost them through there. So you can see where I could pick up a lot of time. $149.4 on the first attempt. Not too shabby. Incognito, yes, the Renault was good. The Renault was excellent. that can we trust the French to make us a reliable car? In the real world is what I mean, of course. Ooh, I got a lot of extra turn on that. Kind of lost it there, went in too quick, so follow through is not good. Not bad for having picked up a penalty. Oh, started braking way too late. Well, I like the Corvette. I like the Corvette quite a bit. Has anyone else tried the Corvette? And if so, what did you think of it? I found that to be quite nice. But the 911 is my go-to car. But so is the Ferrari. So we haven't tried the Ferrari in a bit. I like to set up my tires, so they're always throwing on the mediums. Racing medium, well, they're there. I'm not sure why they're always throwing on the wets in that case. Maybe I have to save my settings. Let's try the first turn. Oh, so important to nail that just right. So, Super Dufus, what brake balance level are you using on the Ferrari 458? Yeah, Incognito, I really like the Renault, and I haven't driven the RCF. I've got to try that out. I don't think I've ever driven it, so yeah, I should definitely give it a go. Ah, in the garage. Thank you, Drifter. Oh, that felt proper. I look forward to this race. Well, help us out, small family business, running Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, also on YouTube, testing out and reviewing real-world vehicles. We were forced to sell the 911, one of the 911s. We still have one. We have a Toyota MR2, and the story of the 911s is one was godsend, and the other one was a nightmare, so bliss and nightmare. And I bought both with two very different state of minds. One was a very logical purchase and a very cautious purchase, and the other was more of an emotional purchase. And I got caught and fooled by, I think, aspects of car shopping that will fool a lot of people. I think this has happened to a lot of people and will continue to happen to a lot of people. So catch that. The video is coming out tomorrow at 9 a.m. over on Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. And in the meantime, on this channel, if you can hit that like button as we get ready for the next race. We're going to have Fast Turtle up in first. We've raced Fast Turtle before. Jam, Insane Pelican. What was that? Spicy something? Ooh, starting up in sixth, so this will be definitely a better spot to start in. So we'll go with +2. We'll get the radar on. Pretty essential there. Hot knot, or H8. Hate knot. Oh, hate knot. Nice. Spicy fire, insane pelican, jam, and fast turtle in front of us. But I think we need to more worry about getting pushed off in turn 1 by Exino Sir 28 or the Shape of Hate behind us. So in 8th we've got the Shape of Hate, and oddly in 5th we have Hate Knot. Emergency lights are on. It's like begging me, please, please don't punt me off the course. Oh, we survived through turn 1. It's a small miracle. We did a thing. Oh, but we picked up a penalty. But at least we... Oh, and that's 100% my fault. So with this penalty to pay off, we'll go straight into the pits. Hopefully that'll be the one and only penalty for the whole race, and we'll use it to pit so the effects, the negative effects, aren't quite as bad. Whew. Got a little bump. Oh, got a big bump there. Pocket full of shells is in a real hurry. Got a Viper coming up from behind and got a little mushroom from him. Thank you for the boost, friends. So straight to the pits after paying off that penalty. I think that's the smart move there. No tires, no refueling, but the Ferrari tends to chew through tires. So let's see how this goes. Alright, we got someone who's just quit out. Probably a rage quit. Wouldn't be surprised if he got knocked off the track. And was like, that's it for me. No more Call of Duty. I mean, Gran Turismo 7. So we're chasing down Sergeant Pepper. Fast turtle up there. Get on the throttle there with the Ferrari pretty early without it sort of just driving out to the wall. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, Sir Doofus, I congratulate you. You have an excellent pick. Really like the Ferrari here. Just have to watch out on those elevated curves and not spin out. Right, is anyone else going to pit? There we go. We needed someone to pit so we can actually have someone to draft behind. Thankfully, a few people are pitting. So I should come out just ahead of them or just behind them, which would be perfect. All right, the brakes on this are really, really good. So braked way too early and then just kind of left in limbo with not really knowing what to do there. Just kind of coasted the rest of the way. All right, we gotta get behind this Viper here. Crucial for the banked turns here. Still 1.95 seconds off the car in front. More people pitting. This will be good. More chance of actually catching the drift. As the Q and others have mentioned, that's oh so important. The Viper is fast on those straightaways. Absolutely. .96, still essentially the same distance behind that Viper. So I learned something today. ChatGPT in French, well, in a proper French from France pronunciation is chat GPT, which translates in English to cat I farted, and in French that chat GPT is cat I farted. So interesting enough, people on the news being like talking about what are they going to do about kids in school using cat I farted, and lawyers getting caught using cat I farted. University professors getting caught for lecture notes using cat I farted. So I thought that was odd. Read that on a Facebook post today, and it said yes, they definitely do not necessarily think of what something will sound like in another language. For example, the Buick LaCrosse. In French, la crosse means like the dirty deal, or it's actually rather worse. It's kind of saying like you effed somebody, or the effing. All right, we're actually behind someone, and we're in 9, and we pitted, so this is good. 9th place, we pitted, 5 laps left. If the tires can survive, and we don't get into any Mario Kart shenanigans. Hey, Mr. Knight Rider Jim. Yes, good evening, gent. Thank you for making it. In the C-League, trying to survive the C-League. The Shape of Hate ahead of us in 8th. And he definitely took that turn faster than we did. Probably too far to get any draft benefit, but I'm going to try just the same. Oh, there's a penalty. That looks like a big old penalty. Should have tapped the brakes quickly and gotten on track. Have lost maybe 1/8 of a second instead of losing over a half second. We're starting to get in distance to draft. Not today, I guess. Not today. Might actually, that's, no, we did pass some people while they're in the pits. Good, 5th. This is progress. We were in last, we're in 15th, so 10 position increase. Only caught one lap. We got a little bit of drafting. Nothing on the radar. All we got to do is race and get a little bit of luck. Tap the brakes there. Not going to risk making the same mistake twice. Pretty sure we could have gotten through though without tapping the brakes. Oh, a little trash talk going down on the left side of the screen there. Apparently someone is not happy with Sergeant Pepper. He found it a little too spicy. If I were to have a carbonated ultra sugary drink, Sergeant Pepper would definitely be on the top 3 list. Gotta have faith and get down in on the pedal once we get to the apex marker. Even though the nose has yet to see any clear track, the hammer down of faith, or the slow hammer down. Oh yeah, we got action back there. 3 seconds behind, but only 1.4 seconds ahead. This could get spicy and dicey. Oh, we've lost control. All 100% my mistake, and the Ferrari did not like catching the rear tires on the grass at all. Well, that will cost us 5th for sure, and we're probably going to have 8th coming up behind us. Oh, there's a pack of cars. Got the wolves biting at our heels. Speed Hunter throwing out a yo long text. Not sure why. Oh, it does not like catching those rear tires where all the weight is on uneven surfaces or grass. So lesson learned. I love the Ferrari. It's got such strong braking. So it's great for last minute braking. It's great for making up for mistakes and missing brake points. But it does not like that right there. Those rear tires on the grass. A little more fragile than the 911, so you gotta just be a good racer, which I am not. Oh, the tires are gone. Thank you very much, Incognito, for that piece of advice. So next time I will throw on new tires with the 911. Not sure why the car to the right of us is high banking it when they could be drafting. Oh, he's got the right idea now. Oh, there's the cars behind us. They are racing really tight to the point where the car in the lead actually just moved out of the way and let the Viper take it. Take the proper line. Oh, we're gonna get barreled here. Oh, we got a little tap there, not too bad. Holding it together. Oh, very good to know, Incognito. Very good to know. I just wouldn't have as much of a desire to race with the controller. Oh, and you can tell he's mad at Sergeant Pepper. That was an assassination attempt right there. I got the message, buddy. Otanzo, I read your frustration there. Gotta hold on to at least 8 here. Not sure why he's high banking it so high, other than maybe really not wanting me to be able to draft behind him. Here we go, now we're closing up the gap. This is going to be an interesting finish. On the road track section, we have an advantage with the brakes, the stronger brakes, and he's got the high speed banked turn advantage. So if we're gonna do something, it's gotta be now. Couldn't keep it together. Missed out on 5th. Not bad though, so from 15th to 16th, but then I guess 15th quit out. So moved up quite a few positions there. Close, but no, well, I won't say the expression. Probably get in trouble with YouTube. There we go. 8th. Moved up from last. Glad we held on, otherwise our lobby rating would be threatened. We would go down in lobby rating, so we got squeezed in. Just good enough. But the Ferrari was fantastic. I just need to not catch those Oh, and catch those elevated curbs. So Super Doof is saying maybe BB -3, brake more before the corner. Yeah, I really like the idea on that. So let's, yes, share the replay here. Because that was quite the climb, and we would have finished probably in 5th if we would have just kept it together. So probably different brake balance, and we would have been in. So I feel like racing the Ferrari again. Don't forget, folks, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Check out lobby races. So go to lobbies, check out JCCR Racing so we can all race together. My brother is sending me a photo of a nice 2008 Porsche 911 for sale. Oh, the temptation. Here we go. Now I'm going to be right back in a moment. I need a human pit stop, and with all this blabbing I'm doing, I need a glass of water as well. I'll be right back. All right, Super Doofus, I've got something here for you. You probably can't read it. It's my German Stein. Cheers, Prost. Let's get racing. Hey, Philness GT, welcome, buddy. Thank you for making it in. So testing out the Ferrari 458 Italia. Hey, good evening, Mr. Boosted. 5 liter. The Mustang man. Thanks for making it in. Yes, good evening and howdy. Well, what's new is we tried out the 911 and it went well, but the Ferrari went really well, but I learned that the Ferrari does not like the grass or the little elevated curbs here. As we went from last to 5th and then got kicked back to, I don't know, maybe 10th, and then got back to 8th. So we're kind of all over the place in the last race, but we were at brake balance +2. Now we're going to try brake balance +3 to see if it helps keep the car under control and help with that kind of brake mostly before the turn. Ferrari's still pulling away, so I'm still not catching that chicane right. Or it's not a chicane, sorry. Chicane's coming up. I miss driving the trail though. Right. And the lifters didn't destroy that engine. It's not a 5.7 liter Hemi. Made it through the turn really quickly. At least we're in the 149s. -3 seems nice. Car is very much under control. We're having a much faster lap. We're going to be cut off, but calculating the minuses there, I think we had shaved about a second, so it would have been a quick lap. Oh, Philness GT, there most certainly will be a JCCR open lobby tomorrow, so I hope you're going to make it there, 10 a.m. Eastern time. I think that's 8 a.m. your time, so hopefully you can make it. And I don't know what's going on because now our qualifying time is starting us in 11th, so Race 1, our qualifying time started us in 6th, so they're putting us with faster and faster racers. Yeah, I will need that luck. Thank you very much, Super Doofus. I'm taking luck. Oop, I do not want to quit. Wrong one there. Guess I just need to be patient. No worries at all. All right, let's get straight to this. Get into this race, see what we can do with the Ferrari with a little brake adjustment, and try to survive lap 1 chaos. Thanks, buddy. Gonna try -4, just like the Ferrari, the 911, which worked out quite well. Get back to the radar. Bet there's going to be a lot of Viper in this race yet again. Film this GT and everyone, Prost. Oh, we survived the bump and grind bar. Oh, he's got a dirty hit coming in. Mario Kart. The king. The Donkey Kong King. Oh, thought I was going to hit him, so he went to the grass, but no, I was doing everything I can to not hit him. But of course, we're still going to get hit. Lap 1, absolute chaos. Everyone fighting to not be last. Gotta keep an eye on that radar. And we made it through lap 1. It's gonna start spacing out. Yeah, Mustang. Finally, not a Viper. Don't worry, buddy, I'm not here to hit you. Oh, but I cooked it. I cooked it bad. So we'll go pit. Oh, but the tires on those last 2 laps. I would have liked to have pit on the 3rd or 4th lap. Well, GT7 took pity. And we did not pick up a penalty, so that's fantastic. No rush, we're gonna race together here. You're my race partner. I got stuck looking at the back of that fine looking Audi. That's a perv off track. Perv penalty right there. Well, nothing wrong with 13th if you've got a car to draft behind. So we've got Boom Bella behind us, only 0.6 seconds behind, pretty darn close, and trailing at 1.3 seconds behind what I think might be an Audi from No Rush. Oh no, oh no. Little traffic. That's one way to close the gap, and now we're all bundled up together. Hopefully I don't end up like bunched up panties here. Stained and off track. Oh no! That was awfully close. Clean take though. What is that, a Z4? It's nice to see a different car, and it is moving. Hey, Barbie Mel, thank you so much. Thanks for making it back. Howdy. How are you? How's your week going? What cars are you racing? What cars are you racing, if so? We're just a little faster through there. Gotta remember to not just stare at the nice wide end here, but actually look down track. Oh, we're all bundled up again. Oh, light, little contact there. As much my fault, probably more my fault than his. Unintentional. This is some tight racing. Yeah, I'm loving the Ferrari on this track. Loving the brakes. All right, Philness GT, have a great dinner. Hope the family's doing well. Tell them I say hi. And yes, let's thank God it's Friday. Absolutely. Rock on, party on, let's have a good time. And it's a long weekend, at least here in Quebec it is. But I'm pretty sure everywhere in Canada. Oh, might pick up a 0.5 from that. And if so, I'm going to go straight to the pits and actually take the tires. Or if the BM pits, I want to follow. I like how this guy's driving. Looks like he's going to make a move for it. Guess not. Past the pits. Initiated. Draft pass initiated. Hopefully he doesn't put me to the wall. Oh, and he doesn't. Very cool. Oh, and we get a pass on the turn. Not surprised because the Ferrari is absolutely fantastic in the bendies. We did a thing. Oh, but it's not so good when you pick up a little elevated turn or grass. We made that mistake last race and it took us from 5th to I can't remember. We lost a few positions doing that. Oh, we got a lucky break, as long as we don't repeat the same mistake. Thank you, SMB Boosted. Very glad to see that you're still here, buddy. Thank you very much. Alright. No one to draft behind, but we are taking it down the straights. Little action behind us at 1.8 seconds and 3.9 seconds behind Cosmic 4x4. Made it through there faster than usual, so hopefully it's going to help us stay in the 149 territory, but a lot of that 149.1 territory was the draft we picked up from the last race. If we can get behind somebody. He's going in the pits, as will I. And I'm going to try something new. I'm going to throw on the tires, not risk losing traction. Struggled for the last 2 laps last race with the Ferrari. Prost. Cheers, folks. Happy Friday. It's Friday night and we're getting the races in and I can actually catch some of these comments better. All right, Barbie Mel saying she's a huge Letterkenny Shorzy fan. Every time you think of Quebec, you smile. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Looked like we would have ran over some of the pit crew there. That's odd. I think we were running -4 and put it down to -3, and I'm finding it just perfect. Gotta start pulling some 148, consistent 148, 149s. We want to survive the C lobby. And Daytona really does have a lot of planes coming in and out. Alright, still 3.7 seconds behind Cosmic. Still, we've got Chilton behind us. I guess he followed us into the pits because his time is still the same. We'll have some few more people pit, and that should help propel us up to more towards the top of the grid here. So third all the way through there, I guess, is the perfect gear selection for the Ferrari. Liking the new tires a whole lot more than running the OGs, the original tires on lap 9 and 10. Trying to be one gear higher through those turns to try to see if that's going to make it so that we can get a little more speed instead of the traction control cutting off the power. Can we pull a 149? Still 3.7 seconds behind Cosmic. We seem to be driving at the same lap time. About 5 miles per hour slower through that turn than last lap, and we see it right there. The cost of it, 0.1 seconds. And the true cost is going to be calculated at the end of this embanked turn. SMB boosted, I am running TC2, absolutely. What are you running on this race, buddy? Let us know. Alright, cut that chicane, exit more. Alright, I will try to apply that. I think I half understand what you're saying. Cut the chicane more, yes, we catch more apex. Oh, 2 tires on the grass. Okay, there we go. That's a good explanation. Thank you. That chicane. All right, still need to cut the grass a little more. All right. Boosted, do you have a YouTube channel? And if so, drop your link. If you do, I want to check that out. There we go, that was faster. Thank you for the tip on the chicane. Still some to pit. Well, SMB boosted, thank you for being with us tonight. So yeah, as for Daytona, I'm tempted to try traction control 1 very soon. Not in the race, but in a qualifying lap. Oh, interesting last 2 laps here, as there's going to be a bit of bundling. We can keep up with it. We got no rush. Finally caught up to no rush here. 1 second behind. Oh, I made a mistake there, but at least I didn't completely wipe out from it. Could have been worse, but that was no good. .1 seconds behind no rush. That's still better than 3.7 we were trailing before. Last night, oh boy, GT7 unghosted. I think we're in 5th and they unghosted someone right after the chicane. We had no option than to run into them, and that completely destroyed us. Boosted, that is very kind. Thank you for sharing some kindness into the world. We need more of that in the world. All right, back behind. What is that? No rush in the Audi? Yes. Oh, we missed a full mile off the apex. Not how we should have taken that corner whatsoever. I just can't handle that wide Audi. I drove one once, and I liked it. It's a friend of a friend who bought that, and he knows I'm a car guy, so he forced me to drive his car, and I was very glad that he did. Ended up trading it, though, and getting a Ferrari. Last lap, and I wouldn't mind another 10 laps of this. Good old Ferrari. I'll take that 0.5. I'll also take the 5 spot, the $5 bill for mowing a portion of the track's lawn. Oh, he's coming. Oh! Well, that cost a bit. Barbecue Man and Otanzo getting the pass. Good work. Amazing question coming from Barbie that we should all be asking ourselves. Barbie Mel saying, what is the better strategy in this race as far as changing tires during the pit compared to just pitting without changing the tires? Does it depend on the car? I'd say yes. No, I haven't felt the need to do it in the 911. But the Ferrari, last 2 laps when I didn't change the tires were actually pretty difficult to keep the car you know, I'd go take the corners at the same speed and I'd just be a little off, catch some grass, catch some curb, and have just a little bit of issue there. Yeah, it saves seconds. I don't know how many seconds. When you visually watch it, it kind of looks... We'll have to calculate it next time, but I think the tire change there cost about 4 seconds. So I'll save the replay, and I'll be able to catch that. There we go. Replay saved. Very nice, Incognito. I appreciate everyone sharing their strategies. All right. Thank you very much, Incognito. All right, so we've been live for 54 minutes. I usually do try to make it so that everyone can actually catch the lives. And I don't want to take 2 hours. Rarely take 2 hours out of people's time. I think 1 hour. You figure you catch a live every day or two. It takes an hour. I find that's just the perfect amount of time. And anyways, I clearly need. I'm gonna log off the live stream, and right before, let's practice the Incognito. And we won't get into a final race of the night though. But let's try it out. Where are you? Oh, fine, Renault. Here we go. So let's try this out. Get the tires right. Now, Incognito, where do you put your brake balance? Let me know. And BB5. All right, let's try this out. That wiper is kind of annoying, but all right. Renault making another reliable product and everything being where it should be. Seventh gear? Cool. I like that. Very cool. Nice bite. That bites into the turns. Wow, it's really under control. This is a proper race car. I like having the rear view camera. Right, now I know the car a little bit better. You know what, that cool guy 131, that is a really good point. Yes, C&D lobbies, people will make honest mistakes. Absolutely. And there'll be some people really trying to take people out also. A mix of the two. Vote. What should we race tomorrow? Let me know what track you'd like. It could be this, so we get a little practice and we get to follow some A plus, A and B drivers. Very slow through there. That was a big costly mistake. I should have been able to take that at 100 miles per hour, and I was at 86. But no, the Renault is very solid. I like it. Had it not been for that major mistake, I definitely would have been a 149. Yeah, Chatterpouch, I hear you. I don't mind the Viper, but it's not my favorite. Oh, the Honda NSX. Actually, the Honda NSX is a car that originally is mostly what I drove. Because I still find it's a fantastic beginner car. Good at keeping under control. I'd say the Renault is a fantastic car for beginners as well, and it feels heavy, so it doesn't feel like it's going to get completely beaten off the track. The Ferrari does try and kill you. Yes, it does. That was some very late braking. Shifting too late. All right, Incognito. Thank you. Keep that in mind and try to correct. Yeah, it's really stable, the Renault. Really short shifter, my goodness. Oh, too soon. Okay, thank you. Ah, very nice, Chatterpouch. Thank you. that is easier for me, Incognito. That lets me know exactly where I need to be. Thank you very much. We got it. I thought we were going to get it down to the 149. So yeah, no, I like this car. Let's take a look at it. What are other people looking at? That's what they're looking at. That is a good looking vehicle. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. Really blessed to have you along for the journey. Well, we try to go from zero to hero overall, and every week go from beginner to winner. We picked up some early wins earlier on the week, and now we're just trying to survive through. Wins were a little easier in the D League, and now we're in the C League. So I'll see you back all hopefully tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Make it for the lobby race. Join in. Let's have some fun. Let's do some racing together. And until next time, I wish you all more cars and more power, and hope you get to put the pedal to the metal on a car that you love sometime real soon. And do try to catch over on Johnny's Car Care and Reviews the Porsche 911 review, part 1 of 2 that I'm doing. Why we had to sell, why we're forced to sell, and why it can be both absolute bliss and nightmare buying a classic European vehicle, how to shop for one, what to watch out for. Godspeed, everybody. Thank you again so much.